What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and welcome to the video where I talk a little bit in general regarding patch 5.01. And just to make it clear straight away, I'm a little bit disappointed in this patch. I was certainly awaiting more nerfs. Maybe not, you know, that 10 different characters got changes, but I was certainly expecting like a big ol' slap on the fingers on both Feng Wei, Akuma, Zafina, and Marduk. I think those are the most problematic characters right now. And they did do a few tweaks to Feng Wei. I recorded a video on him because I believe he's an important topic, and he got almost nothing. So again, if you look at a character like Ram, who was super problematic for a long time, you know, he's tortured in a cellar for like 2 years and reduced to low tier. But the changes Feng Wei got now, like 3 changes in total, and it's not even close to make him really balanced. So problematic. What's another problem? Zafina is untouched. Literally untouched. Still has best movement in the game, flat out OP, insane evasiveness, mix-up utility, and really powerful buttons. Really good frames. Great fundamental tools. So that character got away with murder, basically. Marduk is unchanged. Okay, so another character that just gets away with a massacre, basically. Marduk is unchanged. So after that, we have Lord Akuma here, and thankfully, certain things happened. So while running free, unless you've been living under a rock, well, that's unfair to say because this is such a specific thing. But it wasn't long ago, Akuma community discovered that if you hit while running free, a very well-timed one on the wall, on that wall slump, and it knocks them down like that. Blunk! You could, as they're trying to... they didn't even have to try and move on the ground, by the way. You could do dick jab into DP1, and it would reset them onto the wall. So this would do ridiculous damage. You would do while running free. They hit the wall. While running free, down 1 DP, and then now they're put on the wall, and now you get to do your wall combo. So on any stage with walls, this was just super OP. And I mean, he didn't need more wall utility, right? Best in the game with walls. Well, not anymore. And then on Geese Howard Estate, that was an infinite. Break wall number 1. Do. That tech. Break wall number 2. Break free. Balcony break. Infinite. You know, Kero in South Korea even did it on knee. Mid-match. Easy. That's gone. While running free on hit, recovers 3 frames slower. So now you can't do down dick jab DP. It's gone. And then, that was the only change to Akuma. But then, what do? They change the Tekken system. Tech roll is changed. When you tech roll now, you track the opponent. So you can't really get behind them anymore. Huge change to Akuma. How do you fist Akuma up his ass? Well, you change the Tekken system. Suddenly, he can't read the Matrix code anymore. That, oh god, tech roll is off. Blonk. It's gone. That would hit in the back for free. It's gone. So I believe this also means jump over cross up Tatsu is gone. But even so, even if Super Akuma still finds that, I can still do jump over cross up Tatsu into for free. That can stay because it does so little damage in comparison to Demon Flip 4 for free. That would kill at the wall. Absolutely kill everyone. So Akuma, by changing the system and making while running free recover 3 frames slower, he's taken some big fucking nerfs. He's come down a lot. Used to be undisputed king of the walls, but not so much anymore. And to be honest, what I'm wondering is, why wasn't this done 5 years ago? Why has it been 5 years of murdered at the wall? Jump over, reset, boom, boom. maybe 5 years ago, this should have been fixed. I mean, my God, it's been 5 years of tournament players getting absolutely destroyed by this super dumb shit. So abusable. So thank God for that. But is Akuma still probably number one? Well, he's still, let's see, he still launches you from a jab. 2D jump is unchanged, still broken. Still has good poking utility. Down 4, still dumb. Jump kick into 1 billion frames, teleport. Stupid power crush, fireball. Launching. Oh, look at my launching hell sweep. That's +7 on block and does 1 billion damage. Well, it's still there. Oh, did you just do a low and I blocked it? Oh, I launch you at -12. If I can do it, because my execution is so good. But so he's still super strong. It's just that ridiculous, some of the ridiculous OP stuff is gone. So thanks. So yeah, in short, good, but still Marduk unchanged, Zafina unchanged, Feng Wei, tiny changes. They all got away with murder. You're still going to see Marduk a ton, Zafina a ton, and Feng Wei a ton. But so that was Akuma. And so now let's go to another character that actually got changes. Again, very few characters got changes. So I'm disappointed. I did expect more from this patch. I did expect more characters to be touched. Especially the aforementioned top 5 or top 10 characters. So Law got an interesting change, and it's that we can now do his rage drive. This is the worst rage drive in the game, by the way. It's the worst one. He can now do it from Dragon Sign Stance, aka DSS. So get ready to see some really slick combos. I don't know how much this is gonna help, you know, DSS mix-ups, but you know, it's a cool change. And it's 22 frames from DSS. Oh, crab! I hadn't even thought of that. Can we see that? Yeah, 22. You see that? You can see the frames there. From DSS, in the neutral... Oh, the notation changes. So if I do this in the neutral, it's 26 frames, right? So it's very much seeable. Very much seeable. But so from DSS... Oh god, I can't do a DSS. It's now 22 frames. That's unseeable. Wow, so you go from the worst rage drive in the game to now, if he's in DSS, man, that's a cool mix-up now. So basically, if he's close to the wall, he can do a power crush wall bounce that's mid, launch punishable. He can do that splats you to the wall, that's a low. Or gigantic frames, legend kick. +7 on block. That's pretty slick. Unseeable from DSS. Oh look, and you can manually DSS. And get it to 22 frames just straight away. So no one's ever gonna do the normal version again. You'll never. This is the normal one. You're never gonna see that again. But what the fuck? So now he has a super strong rage drive. Now it's super. You can manually DSS and it's 22 frames. What the fuck? What the fuck? And it's safe at -9 and wall splats. Oh come on! This. I didn't notice this. This is too much. This is stupid good. This is stupid good. Okay, nice. A nice buff to Law. Nice buff to Law. That's pretty decent. Okay, and now we're gonna talk about King. Kingu got a slight buff. While running free is now +3 instead of neutral. Okay, get away from me. Ponk. +3. Used to be neutral. Funny thing was, I thought this already was pretty plus on block. I didn't know the frames, but judging from the block stun, I was always like, it's not my turn. But in reality, this was always neutral. So now +3. So uninterruptible throws, etc. Not a huge deal, but it's something for King. And then Feng Wei, I've explained in his own video, but let's just reiterate. Sorry. Let's just reiterate Feng Wei. So they removed the broken wall combo, which was down back 1+2 into shoulder on buff male characters. That is gone, was overpowered. Flushed it down the toilet, nice. Still has a consistent above average damage wall combo though. In 1-3 shoulder, 23 damage. Average wall combo does 20 damage. He's still really good at the wall. And you can still, if you want to, go for down back 1+2 at the wall and then mix up between stomp or shoulder. That is still very strong. And then they nerfed Kempo 2. You can still block in Kempo, by the way. They nerfed Kempo 2, so you no longer have a guaranteed follow-up shoulder. Nice. That was stupid. And now, if you commit to the big launch, that's now -16 on block. Feng Wei is still amazingly strong. He still has 1,000 attacks I could demonstrate right now that are super good, super evasive. If he stands at range 0, which is right next to the opponent, he has arguably the most oppressive frames and hitboxes in the game. Jab, 1-2, super strong, down forward 1, back 4, down back 3, down 2, while standing 1, forward 4, back 1, down 4, up forward 2, up forward 2, broken as shit, I'll do it all day, up forward 2, up forward 2. Yeah, it just doesn't really end with this character. And up close, safe, down for 3 to launch, sidestep 4, super good. Safe wall bounce, stupid good punch parry. Did I mention down back 3? And if I gotta counter it. He's still a god, basically. So, you know, they slapped. I don't even want to say slap. They didn't even slap his wrist. They just. In a very annoying way, they tried to scratch his wrist a little bit. They haven't cut their nails in a while or something. So yeah, he's still exceptionally strong. And then what happened? I think we've almost covered everything. Almost nothing happened this patch. We've talked about Law King, Feng Wei, Akuma. And then basically bug fixes on a ton of characters. So those aren't buffs or nerfs. Last character we're going to discuss is Armor King. And this is actually a change I really like. And should have been there day 1, to be honest. So Armor King now goes from one of the worst rage drives in the game to pretty damn nice. Especially on certain maps, you know, if you have a wall break or a floor break. So now you rage drive, and they used to stagger away from you, so it could be hard to get a giant swing or, you know, a tombstone. And now they're right in your face, and you can do any fucking throw you want, basically. Oh. They're right in your face. If this rage drive connects now, it's a free throw, and it's literally any throw you want. Just take your pick. So yeah, if you're playing on a floor break stage, now if this hits, you'll get that tombstone every time, and you'll break the floor into a gigantic combo. Or if you're on a map with a wall, you do this. And you can Hades drop every time into Kaplunk. Oh, look at that. Goosh. I dropped the combo. I'm recording for YouTube. I'm cursed. It's the curse of the mummy. So yeah, this is a super nice change. I'm really happy for Armor King. It's a character I love to play. And it was always so frustrating that this rage drive can be hard enough to hit. It's a pretty slow high with no tracking. So if it does give a guaranteed throw, give me the guaranteed throw. Don't have him stagger away and suddenly, oh, my giant swing whiffed. Goosh. So really happy with that. That's a big old quality change and should have been there the day Armor King dropped, if we're gonna keep it real. But so again, I've now demonstrated the changes of this patch. And again, I made a dedicated video to show how the tech roll changed. No jump over tech could mean that, you know, Armor King moonsault traps might be gone if you delay your tech roll. But it's hurts absolutely the most with 2D characters. Akuma, Eliza. Eliza had a lot of bullshit. Geese, Xiaoyu, Yoshi is probably going to be hit by this as well. So it's pretty welcome that bullshit can go. But yeah, too few characters were changed. Marduk remains a massive problem. So does Zafina. Feng Wei. I can only state again how weird it is to see Leroy, Lydia, and Fakum Ram getting punished so hard. Like really. And then seeing Feng Wei get free. A little. Boop. It's weird. I don't know what's up with that. But, you know, it's the will of a balancing team. And we have to accept it. And I hope this isn't the last balance patch. Because I'm still dreaming of a game where Marduk is nerfed. Zafina. And Feng Wei. And maybe Akuma a little bit more. It would be... Oh my god, they could just leave Tekken 7 van and now it's all about Tekken 8 and this game just ends in a really great state. But right now I can't see it. It's still has problems. But was this a step in the right direction? Certainly it is. Certainly it is. And it's going to be great seeing less, you know, wall bullshit with Akuma in tournaments. He's still so good. Even if you remove that, he's still so good. But yeah, as I said, I did expect more. And I know a lot of you out there also would have loved to see changes to your characters. Maybe you play a character that isn't very strong. You know, you might be an Eddie player. They've tried to buff him a little bit, but nothing ever substantial is done. They don't ever do anything substantial for Eddie. And there's so many more examples of characters where we could buff him a little bit. But yeah, so I'm a little bit disappointed in this patch, even if it got certain things correctly. And I can only hope we get an additional patch, maybe within a month or something. I really, really hope they don't leave Tekken 7 like this. But that is my opinion, of course, and thanks for listening to me.